Well, libraries have kind of saved my life as a kid. Whenever the books at the local school were reaching the point that they had to be taken off the shelves and thrown out because the spines were broken in some way, the librarians would call my mom and she would go over there and scoop them up. And so I got a lot of good free books and a lot of adventure because of that. So I have a very fond place in my heart for librarians. You know, I grew up in a very insulated environment. We were inner city, if you like to call it that, Alabama, Montgomery, Alabama. But now when I think about what a real inner city is, I don't think we compare. But it definitely, the libraries were a great place of escapism and allowed for learning and reading. I mean, my love of reading definitely came when I, started visiting libraries and picking out my own books. It was pretty great. I think librarians in general, I just remember the school librarians definitely have a fond place in my heart because we were able to get all of those great books. But you didn't feel like I wouldn't say grown up, a bigger kid till you went to the public library to get your first library card and check out your first book. And then my mom didn't have the nickels for late fees, so you had to be on top of that. Today, it's when I can't, I use libraries very differently from before, growing up. It was just like my safe haven, a great quiet place to go to do research, stare at cute boys in school. Yes, I did that. I am very guilty. But now it's more of a tool for being able to check. It gets really expensive to buy every single solitary book that you're trying to make when you're doing research on stuff, like for my books, So I like to go there every now and again. I haven't been able to do that now, but I used to just go there and sit, get my little corner, and just sit and do research. Well, I feel the same way about library budget cuts as I feel about the literary arts budget cuts. It's very important that children have a resource a place to go, to sit down away from the masses to study, and also the resources to gather information. And if you cut the resources for the libraries and librarians, where are they going to get that? That's something I don't think people are really thinking about. Where are kids going? What other resource is there? And and please don't say the internet. I love the internet, but there's just something about, the volumes of books that you can just go and refer to a librarian and the skilled librarian that's there to help. I mean, that breaks my heart, and I hope it's revisited. I really do. Well, I just, my children's middle grade reader, we just finished it, and it'll be out October 15th. It's called Randy Rhoads' Ninja Detectives, and it actually is an amalgam of all the great detectives that I got to read per my librarians, growing up, all of my free books. So I'm excited about that. I'm a little nervous too, that people are going to be reading it for the first time.